Hey my loves, this is Bella Dutch from Allseeingeyetarot, here with a So You Need a Word. This is from the intuitive series. Okay, I haven't done one in a while, but with the energies that I'm watching that's popping up, I know there are people that just need answers. Now, you need to understand that this reading is timeless. So whenever you click on this reading, I always advise people to pray, maybe ask God some questions that you need to know. And then if this video comes across your feed, then definitely click on it, okay? Or maybe you're browsing somewhere and you just see this, then click on it. Because whenever you click on it, the way this reading is set up, it should answer the questions that you have right then and there, okay? All right, as I stated, this is remote viewing. Now, if you need a personal reading, you're going through some things and you need some help with navigating through your situation, making sure your life is on track, or just getting your life back on track, you can hit me up, allseeingeyetarot@gmail.com. The pricing description it's in the description right up under this video. So you hit the drop box and it'll show you the pricing. All right. If there's something there that you need that you don't see, okay, such as like crystal energy work, in-depth death analysis. Maybe you just lost someone and you're trying to figure out what happened, and you don't know. You can hit me up for that too. I do those. Also, paternity tests. As long as you have the two people that you think you got their zodiac signs or whatever, if they are the same sign, then I require that you have their rising sign. So it's very important that you get their date of birth. All right, so if you got like 2 Capricorns or something like that, just so that it's accurate, I need the rising sign. I need the time that they were born, and you put that into a free natal chart, and that's how you get their rising signs, okay? All right, so let's see what's going down. Like I said, this message is intuitive, so I'm just going to let it fall where it may. Just let it flow. What's the messages that you have for the collective? So you need a word series. I need you to pick out the most pressing questions, the most urgent, those who need an urgent answer. Send them this way, and hopefully I can answer that clearly and they can understand it. Here we go, y'all. So I'm going to set this up the same way that I would set up a regular reading if you guys would come to me for a personal reading, okay? So I'm just going to pick a story out of, what pops up. First card out, 10 of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the 7 of Swords, the 8 of Cups, the 5 of Cups, the Page of Wands. Under the 10 of Wands, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Under the Queen of Cups, the 2 of Wands. Under the 7 of Swords, the Fool. Under the 8 of Cups, the Sun. Under the 5 of Cups, the 3 of Wands. Under the Page of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. What's the advice that you have for the people or persons that are going through this situation here? 5 of Wands. Okay, stick that here. What's the advice that you have for the person? A 9 of Cups. I'm going to pick one more. The advice for the person that's going through this energy. Ace of Cups and the Hanged Man. Linda. Oh my. Now, the reason I'm laughing is because I just got done with the Intuitive Weekly. And this same issue is in um, the Intuitive Weekly. And this is part of the reason why I don't like to drop readings. I know you guys want me to do more readings, but you don't understand. Energy, um, sometimes it can take a long time. We can be on a certain energy for a very long time, and it takes a while before it switches over and it becomes something different, okay? And I'm not one that likes to make up shit. I will never make up things. You know, everything I give you, everything I tell you is accurate, and it will for sure come to pass. So I don't get caught up in that, oh my God, I just need to, make sure I upload a reading so I can get the views and make money. No, I need to make sure that I upload answers to pressing questions that people have. All right, I need to make sure that I can make a difference in your life. Okay. All right, so let's talk about it. Now, this is going to be the situation that happens to be whoever you are, whatever your zodiac sign is, you are dating, interested in, trying to date a water sign. So Cancer, Pisces. Okay? This is the other person that you're involved with. All right? So if you're not involved with that person, I'll put it this way. Don't click off. I'm not going to say click off because I jump all over this reading. So don't click off. It could possibly still pertain to you. All right? Maybe the water sign is not the person you're dating, but they have something to do with what you're asking. All right? So just go with the flow. If it resonates, great. If it doesn't resonate, hit me up, get a personal reading. Okay? Now, I'm just going to talk. We got the Ten of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. This speaks about your love life and how it has been over the years. All right? It's been quite difficult. You could be the type of individual who doesn't date much, all right? Stay single for a very long time. Or maybe not even give a person a chance. You're focused on you. You're focused on getting yourself together. You could be going through many storms in your life, a lot of trials and tribulations, financial issues, bills, things that keep you distracted from getting into a relationship, all right? So it's not often that you find yourself being attracted to someone, or even, I ain't gonna say being attracted, I'll say it's not often that you see yourself pursuing someone, okay? Pursuing someone or pursuing an attraction that you have or attraction that they have for you, okay? Because you just got too much going on, all right? However, recently it kind of seems like a water sign has made its way into your heart space, all right? So this is Cancer, Pisces, okay? And it's the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands would signify that this person is not completely single. They're already in a situation, all right? Now, you might not be the type of individual who would normally date someone or be, pursue a person that, got somebody or that's married or in that kind of, setting. You prefer someone who's single, all right? But I was once told that in order for something good to come about, a lot of times something else has to be destroyed in order for that good thing to prosper, all right? Now, you take that the way you take it. But the way I take it is everybody got somebody, all right? Now, whether they're married, in a relationship, creeping with baby mama, baby daddy, they usually have someone on the side. Somebody in a friend zone. There's usually somebody there, okay, keeping that person entertained, all right? Especially if it's a woman who is looking towards a man, all right? I kind of get that saying in my head that it is not good for man to be alone. And, I think he would be a nutcase if he didn't have anyone in his life. That would kind of freak me out a little bit because God said it's not good for man to be alone. So him being alone, he'd probably be a militant as all hell, mean, or controlling. Something just probably wouldn't flow right. All right? So I want you to understand that you're not wrong because you found this attraction or you found this person attractive. And ultimately, I would encourage you to pray about it. And some of you have already prayed and you're clicking on my video because you're looking for the answer. All right. We have the Seven of Swords in the Fool, and then we have the Five of Cups and the Sun. So this speaks about it's kind of like God answering you and telling you, listen, you having an attraction to this person is one thing. Them being in a relationship is a whole nother thing. Okay, but don't focus on them being in a relationship, because sooner or later that thing is going to be shook from them. So they're going to be out of that relationship, and in a second they're going to be free. All right, you just need to have the patience. All right, and you need to sit back and just watch. Now, there's an energy that I feel. It's a scared feeling. It's fear. Okay, that's coming from you. The fear is I don't want to spend my life waiting on someone who I expect to get divorced, or I expect to be out of a relationship, and then come to find out I lose. All right, because this kind of looks like I have this saying where I say beautiful gifts wrapped in ugly wrapping paper. This has that kind of an energy to it, where it's kind of like it challenges you. All right, it goes up against your kryptonite. All right, your kryptonite may be that you fear wasting your time. Maybe you have wasted your time over the years. You've gotten involved with people and you hoped that it was going to work out. Maybe you got into a competitive situation and you lost. All right, so this situation really scares you. It makes you afraid, okay, to even give this person a chance. However, what I need you to look out for is the connection that you feel to this person, because it's not going to be an easy energy to shake. It's not going to be, where it's just like, all right, I'm just going to forget all about them and that's that. You may find yourself, trying to forget about them, but then you run into them. You're trying to go back into your zone and be alone, and then you're walking to the store and they're riding up your street, or something weird like that. It's just spirit is going to keep this person in your face. Okay, why? Well, because there's destiny here. All right, you're predestined to be with this individual. But you may say, oh, Bella, even with that though, I mean, they're with somebody right now, so how could that be destined for me? Well, because it's tinged with the lessons that you ultimately need to learn. And you may say, well, what is the lesson that I need to learn here? Um, sorry. This is the Eight of Cups, not Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is here. Sorry about that. But this is the Eight of Cups. The lesson that you need to learn is that this is not that. Meaning that, yes, you may have lost in the past. You may have went after people that you thought was going to be in your life for the rest of your life. All right. However, you didn't get authority to go after that person, meaning that it wasn't approved by the spirit guides. It wasn't something that they chose. It was something that you chose. Okay. So how do you know the difference? How could I tell whether this is something that I choose or whether this is something that spirit or God chooses for me? Okay. It's very simple. When you try to walk away from it, you can't. Okay, there's too many serendipities, there's too many synchronicities of this person coming around. You can't shake it, so it's everywhere. It literally will chase you all over the earth. Okay. The Eight of Cups with the Sun card is you being patient, and this time, even though it feels like you're going to lose, this particular time you're actually going to get a chance to see them walk away from the person that they're involved with. All right, but you have to have faith and you have to be patient and you have to be present. All right, you can't expect, okay, well, I'm just going to leave this person alone, and when they're done with their partner, then they'll come, then I'll go looking. I'm not going to look now. Okay, well, that's kind of cheating. All right, because the object of the game is to sit back and to be hopeful, or to pray. All right, sit back and have faith. What good is faith if you exit out of the situation? If you're supposed to have faith on the two of you coming together, but you exit out of the situation, all right, you get away from this person as far as you can get, and then you wait for the next time they come around and now they're single. That ain't faith. That's kind of cheating. That's kind of like, I'm going to run until this situation looks like I may have more of a chance, not realizing that you're not going to have more of a chance when they're single. You understand what I'm saying? The time is now. Okay. So we have the Five of Cups with the Three of Wands. And this signifies the loss that you felt. All right. The loss. You've lost a lot of things. You've lost a lot of people, very important people to you. You've lost competitions. And like I said, those were situations that you picked out yourself. Every red flag was there for you to see that this thing wasn't going to work out for you, but you kept holding on to it. Spirit is pretty generous with letting you know when something is not for you. It'll keep going wrong. Things will keep literally going wrong. Okay. But with this type of situation that's going on, there's no harm in it. So you may say, well, what you mean? Okay, well, when I say there's no harm in it, you're not personally breaking this person away from their partner. All right. You're not doing anything that would be considered a sin or karmic. Okay. Maybe you see this person, maybe you work together and you see this person at work and maybe you're nice enough to take them food, or maybe you're nice enough to give them a compliment. Maybe they give you a compliment. All right. But it doesn't go into, oh, we hooked up, we had sex. And no, 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 no. There's no involvement from yourself. Okay. This is something the spirit literally has to do. Now, I tell you this because there's a lot of women that use their bodies, okay, as a means to win. Now, let me tell you this, all right? You will not win using your cookie, okay? So take the cookie, throw the whole cookie in the garbage. You're not going to win that way. Why am I not going to win that way? Well, because this is a divine partnership. And when it's a divine partnership, it's orchestrated by the divine, meaning that there's nothing that you can do that will bring this situation together faster. All right. It is a situation to where it's tinged with a lesson. So you have to literally sit through it and watch the movie play out. This is one of those situations where you're going to have to sit and watch the movie. I kind of look at this part here. See, I had the Page of Wands. Okay. This is in this woman, the Nine of Pentacles. But on this Ludi Lescott deck, it's almost as if she's waiting on someone. She has the bird there with the rose, and waiting for someone to come towards her. Okay. The Three of Wands is also a card of waiting. All right. When this person is done out of the relationship that they're in, the Five of Cups, Three of Wands, they will come to you. All right. So it will not break apart by something that your hands do. You might say, well, Bella, what's too far? What's too far is when you involve yourself, when you're using any part of yourself to get this person. All right. That's too involved. Okay. But if you're just being genuine and you're just sitting back and being a friend to this person, maybe talking to them whenever they need someone to talk to, because they're ultimately going through a loss as well. Okay, you got to consider that. All right. And if you don't want to bear the brunt of a rebound, then it's wise to keep yourself sort of as a distance, just pretty much in a friend zone. Okay. But you will win this. You'll win if you don't quit. Okay. You will win this, but there is no way around it. You have to literally go through it. Okay. We have the Five of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Hangman. Okay. And this is the advice cards. Now, the Five of Wands with the Nine of Cups. Okay. If I was just to read that simply, it speaks about competition. It speaks about your fear of competition. Okay. You have a fear of competition or getting involved with someone else, okay? Because you might say, well, what do I have? If this person is married or if this person has been with this person for a long time, who's to say they're going to leave this person for me? And that's a great attitude to have, absolutely, because you're not doing any harm to the other person. You're considering the other person and you're considering their feelings. So it's good for you to feel that way. There's nothing wrong with it, okay? However, the Ace of Cups with the Hangman, you did not orchestrate this, all right? So that should absolve you of feeling bad in any way, because you're a victim of it. You're not the actual one that create the karma. All right. So this is something that is deserved. This is something that is going to come to you. Okay. This is something that is given to you. All right. And it's sort of like the universe making amends with you. So they may have took 3 lovers from you, 2 lovers from you, and they're going to send one back to you. All right. So listen to me, and please listen, because you're probably still like, well, what is I don't get the lesson. The lesson is very simple. Just go through it. Just don't run. And I'm telling you, I would be lying if I said that's easy. Linda, after moving 14 years towards my twin flame and nothing ever happening, it's not easy. Especially if you went 14 years and it did not come to pass. Oh my God. The challenge is just having faith when everything around you is shaken, when you're losing. You know, faith wouldn't be faith if it just came to you. All right. And faith without works is dead. So what does that mean? Well, the works is you have to put the investment in, meaning that you have to actually put the time in. To run away from it, you're not a part of it. You need to get in a boxing ring. You know, long story short, all right? You need to be involved. And you're like, yeah, but it's going to break my heart. But what do you have to lose? If you're not sleeping with this person, you're not having sex, you're not using your body, you're not trying to take someone else's boyfriend or take someone else's husband or take someone else's wife, then what do you have to lose? Nothing, really. Okay? You're not losing anything. This is why I tell you, don't use yourself to gain this, because you don't have to. This is something that's going to be given to you. This is sort of like a earned present for you. All right, this is, and in this message, I can totally understand why God may have sent you this way to hear this, because you probably have a partner that you're interested in, but you're challenged because it's like, but he has someone or they have someone, and that's against my rules, or that's against my belief system to mess with someone that's married or mess with someone that's in a relationship, or you know, I know how that felt, and I don't want that to happen to that person, because I remember that happened to me. All right. However, it is a lesson that you have to literally walk through, especially if it's for those of you that have been a victim of this. You know, you have been a victim of losing a husband or a wife, you know, to another person. I could definitely see what Spirit's point is, because they want you to see it from another perspective. You know, they want you to be able to sit in the seat of the other woman. You understand? Like, let's say that he left you for another woman. Okay, now you get a chance to be the other woman. Okay, that he leaves, you know, just so you can gain an understanding. And right now, I don't expect you to have an understanding because you didn't finish your course. You have to finish the course in order to understand the whole puzzle. All right, there's no shortcuts around this. Okay, all you have to do is simply wake up every day, brush your teeth, wash your ass, and be present. That's all you have to do. Okay, be present. Now, is it going to be easy to do that? Absolutely not, because you are going to have so many negative energies coming at you. And why are you waiting on this person? Now, you know you failed before. You know, you may have exes calling you back. The ones that you fell with, you know, calling you back, trying to knock you off your swag. All hell's breaking loose in your life. You know, one minute you want this person, whoever that other individual is. The next minute you don't want them. You know, you're going to go through a bunch of different emotions. But live through it. That's it. That's all God wants you to do. That's all Spirit wants you to do. They just want you to be present and be hopeful. Can you stay hopeful? Just stay hopeful. That's it. Just hopeful. If it's mine, it's going to come to me. And that's not going to take me having to do anything. I won't get in competition using my body or using my sex or using my food or using anything to take this person. If it's mine, it'll come to me. That's the way you got to think of it. But just be present. Be available. If you take off running the other way, then you're not available. Okay, then that defeats the purpose, because this is a lesson that you have to walk through. So even if you ran from this, let's just say, well, Bella, I can't do it. I can't. That's too much. I can't do it. I'm running away. I'm going to talk to Bruce over here because this shit's easier. Go ahead. Talk to Bruce. Do what you got to do. Eventually, you're going to come back to this lesson, because this is where you're stuck at. This is a lesson that ultimately will come back. It will reincarnate itself over and over again until you complete it. Okay? You will have to complete it, which is simply to have faith after hope was lost. Hope deferred makes the heart grow sick. Your hope was deferred. Okay? Your heart's sick. You have to give Spirit an opportunity to mend a broken heart. All right? That's what they're going to do. They're going to teach you some things in this lesson, but you got to sit through it. And it is hard. It is absolutely hard, but there is no way around it. There's no other way to go. Okay? This could be you. This is probably you. You asked for a word, and that is your word. Have faith in it. Be present in it. Don't try to use yourself. Don't try to manipulate. Don't try to do anything sneaky. Seven of Swords, full, back away. Do not use any of your thoughts. None of your shit work. Okay, Linda? Your cootie cat don't work. Your penis don't work. Your game don't work. All that shit. You don't have any of that. You will not have access to use that. That is not going to work. In the event that you cross the line and you give up the kitty cat, or you use the kitty cat, or you use the penis, or whatever, the contract will be pulled. You will lose again. Okay? You don't have that to access. All you have is faith. Walk in it, talk in it, believe in it. That's it. All you have is faith. This is not going to come by you making it happen in any way. Just watch. This is a surprise for you. Okay? Make sure you like, comment below. Let me know, is this something that, touched your heart? Is something that you were going through? You needed this answer. You needed to know, should I pursue this? I don't know what I'm doing with this. This is freaky. It's probably scaring the shit out of you. I'm not going to lie. Like, it feels, 1 minute you want it, the next minute you don't want it. It's scary. Very terrifying. Okay? Especially if you went through a life of losing. All right? I've been through a life of losing. So these situations terrify me. But it doesn't make me exempt. I still have to go through it. Okay? So I do understand. I do understand where you're coming from. I do understand what you're feeling. All right? I'm here for you. If you need to talk, if you need to confirm that this is you and you're in this situation, definitely get a personal reading. Allseeingeyetarot@gmail.com or belladutch247@gmail.com. Book your personal reading. We'll talk about it. All right? I will teach you how to navigate this. I will show you. By the time you get off the phone, you will know what you're doing, know the assignment, and ultimately you will pass. Okay? I love you much. I hope you enjoyed this. Until next time.